Hello everybody and welcome to another toy review. This is my first review of the, excuse my pronunciation, JAKI, I think the company is called, and this is the JQ6103 LINGYAO. She is of course a fembot. These are from a Chinese made series. Sir Toys recently shared a program trailer for it, and it does seem to grab a lot of inspiration and maybe some very close resemblances to the Transformers Prime line. She is gorgeous, very lovely design, such vibrant colours. She's got a little cockpit section here, very kind of Cyclonus-y to look at. She's like if Cyclonus and RC got together, this is kind of what we would have. We appear to have two kind of opposing sides. I don't really know a great deal about the show yet, but the toys are fantastic. They feel extremely solid. They feel like Transformers should. There's a great mix of die-cast and plastics, and yeah, she is a good looking bot. Now on the underside here we do have quite a visible chest syndrome, and we do have the wheels that can fold up and down. She doesn't actually roll because none of the wheels actually move, and I don't get any instructions with these, so possibly the gun can be stored in this jet mode, but I'm a little uncertain at the moment. I say without instructions it's all a little bit guesswork. And as you can see, depending on the figure, they do vary in size and shape. For example, the cars especially are rather large and kind of in keeping with the scale of the Masterpiece line. Now let's get LINGYAO transformed up. We want to just put down the landing gear. The front cockpit section is tabbed in at a couple of locations along here. This needs to come up and it's going to flip over on itself, and this is going to form the backpack. The rear fin section is tabbed into the wings. Just untab that peg, and the same piece is also tabbed into the knees. So just untab on both sides, disconnect the arms by pulling down and untabbing them. This can then come forwards and rotate around. These pieces here are going to form the heel spurs. So you want to bring the leg down, and in doing so we reveal a tab on the inside of the knee that's going to fully extend and just tab in. We can then twist the knees around and bring this fin downwards, grabbing the chest and the backpack, disengage them both. We can bring up her head, just pull and extend the backpack fully. That now allows this entire piece to rotate 180 degrees and then slide back into position, and then we can collapse the chest back down, then move these antennae up, extend her heel spurs, and then decide whether we want a sword or very kind of Power Ranger-esque gun. And here we have her fully transformed up, and doesn't she look remarkable? These hip skirts do get in the way slightly. They're not overly practical, but oh, she's got a very kind of insect look to her, hasn't she? Getting in nice and close on that head. It's definitely a very fembot-esque look. She does have a little bit of paint chipping under there on the chin, but oh, she looks rather good, if I do say so myself. The paint applications aren't perfect on the chest, and the articulation is really kind of hindered by all of this kibble. But to be honest with you, I can kind of let that slip just because she looks really nice. I really like her. I think she's a very good looking fembot. There's no waist rotation. The legs do come forward. There is a bit of rotation up in that thigh. There's a bend at the knee, albeit somewhat hindered. And the feet do go forwards and backwards. Like I said, the articulation isn't great at all. It's incredibly hindered, but at the same time, there's just something about her. She's fascinating. And just having them alongside some of their colleagues, these all vary in shape and size, but they all do look kind of awesome. Now personally, I'm going to be displaying them with my Generations line, with the likes of the Weijang oversized Titan's Returns Headmasters. I'm going to kind of explore the fact that they've kind of breached into another universe, or they've arrived on another planet where, much like the Transformers themselves, these are kind of robots which can change into various different vehicles, and then they bring some of them back to Earth and they kind of take on a very Earth-like image. That's the story I'm sticking with, so judge me as you wish. Now, I will take a look at every figure that I own in this line. I've got a few more on hold at the moment, waiting for my next order to come through, but all in all, it's a very good line. They're not without the faults. The posability isn't as amazing as I would like, and some of these do have slight paint blemishes, but all in all, it's a very nice series. If you are a fembot collector, I can highly recommend these. I think they're going to look exceptional with the likes of the Transformers Prime RC, etc., and I'm very much looking forward to getting the rest of the line. For those of you wanting an exact size, she stands just over 7 inches from the floor to the top of her head. That's around 17 or 18 centimeters and weighs in at a more than adequate 125 grams. That's 4.4 ounces. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I will start up a brand new playlist for this series. There's a lot of figures to review. I think there's 12 at the moment in total. So make sure you hit that subscription and notification bell to let you know when I upload more videos of this awesome new series. Until next time, from myself and Lingyao, thanks for watching. Goodbye.